Hello. You join us on the beach at Maho in Princess Juliana Airport. We are watching the KLM 747 on its approach to the airport. We're currently sat on the beach. Yeah. Today we're going to be checking out the lovely scenery that has been made of courtesy for us today. It's currently cost £15 on the marketplace. Links for that will be in the description to buy it from the producers themselves. Yeah, so we'll be checking out that, and we'll be also checking out the grand case scenery that comes with it. But of course, the famous Maho Beach right now. And we'll just be checking out what's going on there. And of course, the lovely scenery that is Maho Beach there, of course, and Princess Juliana Airport. So, let's hop right into it. So, overlooking the airport then, we can see we've got the KLM 747, which is just landed parked up. But, we can start to have a look around at the amazing work that the team have been putting in. Of course, we've got the main terminal here, with the official markings on the roads, palm trees, all the scaffolding you need for the entrance into the airport. Looking really, really nice. Really, 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 really lovely. The terminal itself, if we make our way inside, is fully detailed. Where if we head in here, we can see we've got full layout of the terminal. The fully inside customized area with everything you'd need. Everything that is there in real life, of course. We zip underneath here. We can see the check-in gates and everything that needs to be there. All the check-in desks, of course. Properly made, well handcrafted. We scooch through to this bit here. We've got a departure lounge, of course, overlooking the aircraft. With all the signs custom made into full detail. Looking really, really nice. And the actual texturing of this ground looking really, really sharp. So I'm really, really pleased with that. Moving along, we've got all the seats that you would require, of course. And the glass from the outside is see-through glass. We can actually see inside. It's really, really nice. And then when we hop inside, we can see out, which is lovely. The jet bridges are the standard jet bridge at the end. However, custom-made walkway to the jet bridges, which is a really, really nice touch. Because of course they're using what Microsoft Flight Sim made, but making it more customly their own, which is I'm really quite impressed with. That is really, really makes some great addition. Juliana Airport as itself, of course, the famous low approach. We can see we've got all the stands here looking really nice. The texturing on the stands looking amazing. If we hop down here, we can see we've got markings for a different aircraft park. On the ground, we can see we've got tyre marks along the ground from where aircraft have parked. And people that wave you in to make sure you're centered at every single stand, which is really, really detailed. We have some static aircraft that come along with the scenery, such as these private Learjets here. Not necessarily Learjets, but these private jets looking really nice. The buildings that surround the airport, of course, just all the containment buildings for anything that might be there, containers. The small cargo FedEx stand looking nice. And the taxi down to the threshold. All lovely marks on the tarmac, which adds so much more to the basic scenery that comes with it. We'll have a look down at the runway in a second, but as we move over here, we can see we've got Maho Beach, of course, which we have real people stood on the beach waving. The road, of course, and the famous fence with the jet wash stands here looking really, really amazing. That's exactly how it looks, of course, in real life. Really, really impressive work the team have been doing. Moving across, of course, we've got the nice bar that's been added, and they've reworked some of the rocks around the airport. They've also redone the bars surrounding the threshold here, and redone most of the scenery work for this area of village around here. We head on over here. As I say, they've redone all of the bars, the hotel that lives across here, The roads have all been reworked as part of the scenery. And we can have a look at the runway now. We've got lovely texturing on the runway, of course. We've got the full skid marks and the, of course, proper exits. Looking really nice. The pappies we have seen on landing do work very well, which is amazing. And we've got a fuel station set up here. Looks lovely. There's some more static private jets. Looking really nice. Some rough concrete lines, of course, where they just filled in concrete marks, which is exactly how it looks. Which is really, really impressive. This is very much scenery that has been handmade. Over here we've got some more cargo aircraft, passenger small aircraft maybe, in a hangar. Static, looking really nice. Some couple of private jets there. The fire vehicles, really nice. Really, really detailed work there they've been putting into that. And of course the lovely bush planes there. Really, really amazing work. Of course, as part of the work they've been doing, they have actually added this fence running across the full perimeter of the airport, which looks really, really good. I mean, it's difficult to make fences in Microsoft Flight Sim because you have to make one texture layer. However, I think they've done that pretty well. And that just adds that extra bit of realism, which, when you have the basic scenery that comes with the game, it doesn't have that perimeter fence. That just takes away that realism a little bit, which this just has completely brought back. So, really impressive work. Really, really good work. They've revamped the entire runway, the grass surrounding the runway, all the turn-offs to the runway, and added all these static aircraft, which we can see now. So, really impressive work. The terminal we already had a look at, and the, of course, ramp looks really, really amazing. Really, really impressive work. So, that's Juliana, one of the two sceneries they give you. We hop over to Grand Case. Welcome to Grand Case. We've got Caravan FedEx currently on approach. And today we're going to be exploring the lovely scenery that you get included with the Juliana, which of course is the major airport, but Grand Case is for your VFR traffic nearby to the field of Juliana. It's about 10 miles or so north of the area. And just whilst that's on approach, we can see we've got this lovely helicopter static aircraft and a hangar with another helicopter already made for the airport. So just looks absolutely amazing. If we move on over, we can see the blob of the FedEx starting to arrive. That will head in a sec. Here it comes. Here it comes. And there it goes. A little bit jittery there with the lag, but that's still pretty good. There we go. It's down. Really, really impressive work. Really nice piece of scenery. We've got a lovely runway down the centre. It just looks absolutely amazing with the fantastic approach that includes itself. Looks really, really good. Really, really nice. If we head into the terminal, we can see we've got people as well for marshalling. And the terminal interior for this small terminal is fully marked. So because this is a VFR airport, it's got a small terminal for VFR aircraft to use. We've got this lovely car park here. Looks great. Then, of course, you make your way into the airport. Small terminal, as I said, but it's got some nice little table. Everything looks really realistic to how it would be in real life. Your check-in desk, of course, and you make your way along round into the terminal. Now you're in the front, and then, of course, they call you and you walk out to the aircraft. So a lovely piece of handcrafted scenery there, which looks really, really nice. There's people waving their families home. Looks great. The windsock here, fully working, and the river looking pretty good. They've done that well. Lovely windsock there with full custom markings on the taxiways. Looking really nice. Moving over to the ramp, we can see we've got some lovely fire trucks marked in the insides there. The fuel truck getting along here, and the ground textures looking really, really nice. Sorry for that mild lag there. I'll go in a minute. There we go. Of course, more fencing, more car parking. Just loads of little details like that man standing on a bin. A fuel truck, everything else, the hangars, the cars. Just adding that so much detail that really makes it feel like you are at the airport. And for scenery that comes included for £15 under the Juliana scenery, that is really, really lovely. I think it's absolutely lovely scenery they've done. They've got the Pappies working properly again. And if you're into VFR flying in this area, there's quite a lot of VFR airports. And this airport really is just a hub you can base yourself from, which looks really, really nice. So that'll be all from me. Just a short scenery review today. Having a look at some of the scenery I've just purchased. And hopefully we will go ahead and be using that in a stream. Thanks very much to everyone who made this scenery. It looks really, really impressive. Links for it all will be in the description. Thank you. Bye.